What it do, what it do? My name is Husky and welcome to Loose the Tempo, where we discuss all the trending topics in dance music and showcase upcoming platforms, music, and music. Did I say music twice?
Music and music.
Music and music, homie. What it do? My special guest today is Segera. What's going on, Segera?
What's up, man?
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Is that Baby Yoda?
Yeah, it's Baby Yoda. I really dig him.
What's up? Are you excited for the season 3 of Mandalorian?
Is this season 3 already? I thought it was season 2.
No, well, it's coming out the
next one. Next one is...
Or season 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, season 2.
Yeah, but I'm excited for the new season.
That's what's up. I'm excited for a lot of music you're coming out with, though. Well, actually, first, let's just start off with who's Segera and what is it that you do?
What's up, guys? My name's Segera, and I would say I am a dubstep producer. Recently just got into house music, inspired by a lot of alternative rock, some hip hop here and there. But yeah, I've been producing music for about 10 years now, and DJing for at least 5. But I'm still working on it, still grinding, and I'm here today.
So, man, I remember you started getting into the DJ thing as well as when we first started hanging out a lot in soccer in high school, which was around, 2009, 2010, around there?
Yeah, that 2009 and 10, yeah, that's when.
Yeah, we were doing the soccer tryouts out there in high school, and then I was just letting you know about, my little venture with DJing, and I guess I just kind of got you, I reeled you into the DJ world, and, I don't know, you just kind of started getting your own stuff.
No, I was just following you. But
yeah,
well,
what motivated you? It is fun, and what kind of motivated you more to kind of get into the DJ stuff?
Well, I was really into the music back then, but it wasn't even like, I don't know what I was listening to. I was listening to Tiesto and some hardstyle.
Okay.
Who was popular back then? Like Showtek.
Mm-hmm.
Headhunters. I was into that stuff at first.
Oh, I got you.
It was really weird. It's like some stuff on called Nightcore that I would listen to on YouTube.
Sounds familiar.
It's like fast paced and high pitched vocals. But yeah, they had some cool remixes. That's how I got into it.
Around that time I was listening to there's this song that I would always listen to, and I was making YouTube content as well as a little kid trying to do little dumb stuff. I'm not gonna put the YouTube channel out there, but
bro, I remember that.
But pretty much
can we plug it?
Pretty much there was this track called California Dreaming, and there was a remix happening by the Global DJs. California.
Yeah, I remember that song.
And then the synth would come in. Dun, 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 dun. It was techno, and I didn't even know exactly what it was, but I liked it. And that was just my introduction to dance music, electronic dance music in general. And from there, I started coming across, Cold Blank, AC Slater, Afrojack, Sidney Sampson, and do you remember that? Remember that times when it was just Dirty Dutch?
Dirty Dutch, yeah.
I mean, that's all we were DJing when we got into electronic dance music was electro house music, Dirty Dutch. I mean, do you recall any artists back in the day from 2009, 2010?
I think you pretty much nailed the ones that I thought of. But the one guy who I knew was really pushing the envelope, or not the envelope and creating music, but really getting an audience was DJ Blend.
Oh, yeah. I think DJ Blend was a big tastemaker back in the day, because I would actually look around other DJs and see okay, who else is doing this that I'm actually getting into. And I would see a lot of YouTube videos like DJ Blend doing his little mixes with the mass, and he would have his track list right there as well. So I would just get the track list from DJ Blend's mixes too, and I would just kind of go check out the tracks on YouTube, and then the related tracks, you got your little similar tracks alongside with that. And that's how I would actually go for music too and get all of my downloads. It's just going on YouTube and searching, June 2010 best fidget or best electro, and I remember Robert saying this as well, that's how he would do it. And same here, I would do the exact same thing. I would go on YouTube and put best 2010 electro house June, and I would just try to kind of keep everything. I'll try to be updated with everything. I don't know how your music hunting was back in the day.
I forget where I was finding music on. I just remember being on SoundCloud a lot.
Okay.
Just scouring the deep web on all those guys. It was at the time it was pretty shitty mix downs. Man, it was...
All right, for everyone who just got into electronic dance music, whether that was 2014 till now, audio quality in dance music wasn't that good. I'm not gonna front. It just wasn't that good. Either it wasn't like either was a lack of knowledge of not getting them sounding better, or just the technology. But that's the thing. There's been really good sounding music from back in the days in other genres, sound design wise, you know. So I'm just trying to see like what happened like in that like first early years of EDM was just like. I think it was just all creative, you know. It was all from the creative aspect of making music. So I can see why the audio, like people weren't really focused on sound design. You know, everything's got to be, a kick's got to be a -6, snare got, you know, no one really cared about that. It was more of like, all right, I want to make the intro, the build up, and straight to the drop. And that's all it was a lot of times back in the day. I mean, you had a lot of hits like Avicii Levels. Oh god, dude, freaking hit. I mean, just that era, man. I mean, it's just a big difference. Do you remember like the time when music was just going into trap and then going into big room and then going into jungle terror? Like, do you remember that those freaking eras of
2010 to 2014? I think that was like the gap of it,
like
for most of
the boom of like everything.
I remember like listening to people like Nicky Romero, and
true, yeah,
when he was coming
Nicky
up,
Romero,
Avicii was popular. Swedish House Mafia was still around back then.
Oh yeah, Swedish House Mafia.
And then like the three of them broke up, and they're all still really good artists by themselves too, which is surprising. Well, it's not surprising; they're really good. Like Alesso, I think I'm pronouncing his name right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how I would think.
At least that's the only one I'm following.
I got you.
Per se, at least, but yeah, man, there's a lot of really cool artists. It was more melodic too.
Actually, you're right. Yeah, it was more melodic. It was it was more thought out. I feel, you know, like it had more vocals too involved. I feel like nowadays everything's becoming a bit more instrumental.
And I feel like that's how it got.
The majority of songs that I'm hearing in dance music nowadays, but
yeah,
because again, I feel like people producers nowadays are just focused on the drop.
trying to make a banger.
Some producers, you know, they're trying to make everything work into, you know, vocals and, you know, a much more complex intro or whatever that the case is. You know, I think there's always just like that change in music culture of like how things are made. Like I remember in 2014, like I remember dance music used to just be intro, breakdown, build up, drop, breakdown, build up, drop. And then I want to say 2015, 2016 was when trap was coming out, like hardcore, and then dubstep was making its thing, becoming its prime, and we started seeing now 3 drops in the track. And that became the standard.
And different genre.
Yeah, exactly. So now it was intro, breakdown, build up, drop, breakdown, build up, drop. And then if the freaking producer's trying to flex, it'll do a 4th drop, build up, drop, yeah. And then outro. that and I started seeing that influence on SoundCloud with a lot of upcoming producers like, you know, Company, Lumberjack.
I see it a lot with
Snails. You know, a lot of these artists like around that time that were making a name for themselves, they were just, you know, what they did. I mean, maybe they did.
They're just flexing.
But they were flexing for sure. I think they were flexing.
I see it a lot with duos or even like trio collaborations where they would have one per drop. Who was it? It was like Ikali. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And 2 other guys, and each of them had a drop, which I thought was cool.
I forgot.
It was an older trap song.
Nah, I'm not too sure. Shit. Well, I mean, you're still DJ nowadays, right? You doing any live streams now, or?
I've had a few live streams, luckily enough. I think they're really fun, honestly. They are. You get to do your own visuals, play your own music, and then just have like everybody watch it with you. It's almost like a film, like a little premiere thing. I don't know. That's cool. It's fun. You get to show what you like or do. There's like people just straight DJing, chopping it up. Or there's actual people making visually appealing mixes.
Okay.
Which is cool too.
I see. Now, speaking about DJing, and then even before like all this COVID-19 things started happening, I wanted to ask you about like your experience about getting gigs and dealing with like club promoters. Like, is there any advice or any experiences that you could talk about like how to navigate the industry as a DJ or as a music producer trying to get gigs and, you know, trying to figure out who's that shady promoter that's like not in the best interest of helping you out, you know? And like, is there any experiences that you could like look back and give a lesson to, or, you know, or what would you say be like, you know, advice for upcomers into how to get themselves into that process.
All right, here we're gonna expose the industries right now.
Let's do it.
So,
you ready? Cheers.
First episode and the last episode.
Just Segera. Remember, go ahead and follow him at Segera Music everywhere. The tea's coming out.
When I was coming up with trying to get gigs, I remember, if I could say back to myself when I was younger, I would say be more persistent on trying to get to know whoever's in charge of the actual venue or club or event rave thing that was going on at the time.
I got you.
I've noticed you doing this practice a lot, where you just reach out to them, you kind of not befriend them, but get to know them on a name basis, to where they can kind of recall knowing who you are.
Right.
And that way, if they come around you again, they're like, hey, I remember Husky, or I remember Segera, maybe I should get interested in them. And I think that's a good way to get your foot in the door a little bit.
Right.
For people who want to start playing these events or venues and get on these lineups, even for live streams too. Start interacting in the live stream. Go support. Go repost. Go talk about it.
I agree. Especially artists that get booked for these same promoters, these same event coordinators. I think these same artists that play the events, I think they should go back to these same events that are thrown by these same event coordinators and show support. I think that goes a long way, because for example, I've played for Baked Up Sydney,
Mm-hmm.
and she's really killing it right now with Baked Up and Twitch live streams. And every now and then when she does her events, I'll just log into Twitch and I'll grab a beer and I'll just interact in the chat, and I'll say what's up to her, and just that kind of support, it goes a long way, because from there it's just they're not that artist or music producer that's just trying to get the gig and just dip out,
Yeah, interact with him.
He's not that person, or he or she is not that person that shows up and dips. Is that person that gets there early, gets to see who's all there, meets everybody, and then for the most part will try to stay till the end, and just say that, oh yeah, had a good time, so blah blah, and it goes a long way, honestly.
Yeah, it shows you're interested, and it shows that you actually want to be part of the community.
And you're seeing what everything else is happening outside of when you get booked. You're seeing everyone else perform, and it's showing support too to everyone that's throwing it and everyone that's playing. I think that's very important. A lot of times people don't show up because, oh, my friend's not playing, or my favorite artist is not playing.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of these shows, they have a lot of dope underground acts that got potential, they got talent, they got their own music, and it's just a lot of ears that they're missing, so they could get that spread happening in their areas. Oh, hey, so and so's popping, you gotta go check out this show. So it goes a long way. Just showing up to an event, trying to get to know who's running it, the promoter, and that's again an example of myself. Is I went to LA, I got booked. Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't get booked. I was there to network, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was wanting to get booked by this person, so I actually got to know the promoter from this show. But not only that, I ended up crossing paths with another promoter that same show.
Showing face is good.
Yeah, and I was showing face to two promoters that night, and I ended up actually making two opportunities out of that night, where I got to play at the show where I went, and I ended up having to play at another show for this other promoter other promoter was there checking out stuff. I mean, he was doing what I feel like everyone that's wants to get involved in this industry should be doing. It's going out, supporting, seeing what's happening. And again, I'm here near Riverside area. It's an hour away from Los Angeles, so it's a drive for me. It's a
yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to go. It's an hour, $20-$30 there and back. Some people won't even travel for $5. But that was my dedication. Growing up as a.
I remember us doing that. We were just hey, you guys want to go to the Yost?
Dude, the Yost Theater. Oh my god, man! Don't even get me started.
I remember.
That's gonna be 30-40 minutes.
I missed the Yost.
But honestly, shout out to Eddie though from White Rabbit Group, dude. Much love to Eddie, man. He's always been such a dope supporter. He's actually one of the people that was one of the promoters at the LA show. He's the second promoter.
Really?
Yeah, dude. So I knew of him, and that was the first time I actually got to talk to him, and I just told him hey, I'm Husky, and if you ever throw shows for White Rabbit Group, he was doing it at the esports arena at the time, and I got to play at the Lumberjack show, 2018 in May, which is a freaking sick show. And I shout out to Eddie once again and all the White Rabbit Group, Bryce. Sick show. And again, anything that you guys can take of whoever's listening, go out there and network, get to know the promoters, and try not to befriend and try to make enemies. Make your enemies natural. When I say that, make your enemies natural in the sense of you're not trying to you're not trying to invite that into your world, you know. Just like let other people hate on you for what you're doing naturally. Like don't try to like go out there pick up fights. You know, you just don't kind of want that energy. You want people to see you as that person that they can approach you. But again, you know, don't be nice to everyone and all the time. You know, just always be flexible in every situation and every conversation you have. Because again, there's genuine people in the industry, and then there's other people that obviously, you know, they have their own agenda, and maybe you getting her in the process, you know, it's part of like their agenda, unfortunately, and like, you know, you just gotta be careful around people too. Most definitely about this industry, you gotta be careful.
I recommend that, but nah, fuck that. You gotta be enemies with everyone out there, because you know it's a dog eat dog world out there, and the community is small. Honestly, yeah, it is really small in terms of like how quickly you can like navigate through certain individuals and get to a special someone that you want to get in contact with.
I got you.
I feel like it's like, I don't know, you just gotta ask the right people, you know.
True. And you know what, it is kind of small too, like, you know, just this area, like it's a small world, you know, like everyone kind of knows everyone by a friend or whatever. Like for example, like last night I was watching Excision's Twitch chat, and I saw a lot of people in the chat that I knew in the Twitch chat, and I was like, hey, what's up, like, how you been? And that's the thing, Excision is like doing like something that's global. Like the audience, there's a lot of people in the audience in Twitch chat, but there's a lot of people that I know that are in the Twitch chat, and I'm engaging with them like, oh, hey, what's up, bro, you watching this, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh dude, he freaking announced his new label. You seen that? Subsidia, man. This upcoming month. What is it? Is it the?
It's in.
It's the 26th today, Saturday.
Yeah.
The 28th, September.
Yeah.
September 28th,
Yeah.
2020. Excision drops a freaking 118.
500 goddamn tracks.
Well, pretty much 118 tracks he's gonna drop, and it's coming out in 3 compilations. I forgot the Dawn, Dusk,
and Rust. No, I'm just kidding. Must. Nah. Dawn, Dusk.
Anyways, dude, this guy just freaking flexed on everyone last night on Twitch during his his live set, man. He announced it, and then he went on, and
I saw it coming, but I didn't know what it was gonna be. I saw a lot of producers flexing their little email from Excision.
I saw a lot of producers on Twitter retweeting the picture they had put about the date or whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were putting like the eyes emoji, and it's funny, you know. I could kind of just like put the pieces as to what's gonna come in the near future. And honestly, the label wasn't that much of a surprise to me. Like I pretty much kind of.
I wonder why he put a whole new label. Why couldn't he just flex with everyone on his already established stuff? You know what I mean? He's like, nah, I don't want you losers on my label ruining this shit. I'll just make a whole new one. I'm not too sure, man. Hey,
but shout out to all the homies and homegirls that I know that are on that freaking compilation. It's a lot of people, man. A lot of people that have been a part of lineups in starting at Susky back in 2015, 2016. So, I mean, there's a lot of homies and homegirls that I know that are on the compilation. And shout out to everyone that, you know, got that opportunity to do it, man, because that's big, you know. Just to like, and it's not only just the upcomers, like it's a lot of established artists that are on this compilation too. Got Phase One.
Really?
You know, yeah.
I thought it was a bunch of smaller stuff, but if there's people like that, that's awesome.
Yeah, Phase One, yeah. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. The thing is that 118 tracks in one day. Oh,
he's dropping them all that same day?
So I mean, so far that's what I've collected in terms of information.
My brain's gonna hurt.
118 tracks, dude. That's I mean, damn.
That's awesome.
What's up. Can you think of anyone else that's done something like that?
I think I've heard of somebody else doing that. But this is cool for them because it's just gonna be like a huge benefit for their platform, their
a lot
name.
of upcomers, bro. That, dude,
I've seen a few people who are tweeting and they only have like less than 100 followers sometimes. I'm just like, wow, I wonder how he found this guy. He was probably scouring the SoundCloud comments. He's like, oh, I like this guy.
Yeah, man. Oh, you know what I like about Excision? It's just like not only he's an artist, but he's a businessman in terms of like he throws events. Now that he has his other venture going on, label, Subsidia, and he's also, you know, helping out artists. It's about the upcoming artists that have been making a lot of moves. A lot of times don't even get the recognition that they deserve. Because again, a lot of times the market is saturated, and a lot of times it's kind of like who you know, like what kind of publicists and what kind of bloggers and promoters you know, like to get booked. But again, it's like times like this where you could look at a compilation and be like this sounds right. Like a lot of these are upcomers. They've done their dues and they've all have their own sound. been cultivating it for a
Yeah.
couple years, maybe even a couple months too, you know. And again, they're on the EP compilation, and that's what's up, man.
I think it's
I'm
nice.
really happy for them.
I know right now it's hard for
My
artists to
question
break
is,
out.
where was the invite? What the hell? I had a couple demos ready to submit a decision, man.
Did you send him anything?
I keep trying to ask for the email. Everyone's all like, you know what? $20, dog, for the email.
The gatekeeping.
I swear, man. Everyone could be like, hey, dude, Husky, I got you on anything, bro. You ask, I got you. I'll be like, all right, what's Excision's email? They'll be like, damn, bro. Hey, you know what? My Uber's here. But damn, dude. I mean, speaking of music, do you have any upcoming music coming up? As Segera, anything that we should know? Upcoming EP, maybe? Upcoming album? No?
Yeah, I got a date, but I forgot it. It's we October 14th. Full Force EP. Remix EP.
Let's go.
Got 4 other guys on there who I think are really talented, and I'm excited to hear and show you guys their own take on our track, Huskies and I, Full Force. I'm excited. I'm still creating the visuals and everything right now, and yeah, I'm getting really happy.
And right
with
now,
it.
who's a part of the remix EP that we have?
Right now
going
we
on?
have artists like Mac Dubs. We have Choli. We have, I've pronounced his name right, Scene. And what's the other one? I'm blanking out right here. I'm blanking out.
You're blanking out?
I have my
Who
whole
was the
list.
fourth one?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Hey, but whoever hasn't seen the original, who hasn't heard the original, you guys could go to the Low End Records SoundCloud page, and you could hear the original of our collaboration. It's called Full Force, made by myself and Segera.
Mm-hmm. And we have Bass Tactic on there.
And Bass
I don't
Tactic.
know how I forgot his name.
Got you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fire lineup, to be honest.
Hey,
Everyone's been
I can
showing me
see why.
previews.
I can see why you kind of like, you know, lost your focus right there. You know, you're drinking on that White Claw.
It's White Claw.
you
It's
kinda
a lot
miss
to
it.
remember. I'm doing this all by myself right now. But yeah, no, everyone's participating. Everyone's showing me previews. I really like what they're making right
Yeah,
now.
I'm excited, man. Once again, it was October 13th.
October 14th.
Oh, 14.
It should be a Wednesday. I feel like that's a nice balance between people dropping stuff on Monday and people dropping stuff on Friday and Wednesday.
I got you.
It only makes sense. I don't know.
Actually, around that time too, I should be. Spoiler alert!
What do you got going on?
I think I might be dropping a Halloween music video as well.
Damn.
Yep, with my new
Husky.
track coming out too.
What's it called?
Yep, that's right. Husky track coming out middle of October, or maybe even sooner. If you guys want to know, follow me on social media at Husky Bass. You already know.
That was
Yeah,
good.
I'm excited though. I am definitely excited. I'm gonna be doing this music video pretty soon. We'll talk a little bit more actually about it. It's gonna be pretty much me being like a killer, and the concept is like pretty much me having someone like sit down on a chair and I'm torturing them with like headphones and I'm cranking up the volume really loud.
They get 10
And
times.
yeah, and like it's pretty. I'm gonna make it seem like they're getting like tortured by the volume, and I'm gonna make it way much more dramatic. I'm gonna put like my Yamaha speakers right next to it. Right next to the person who's already wearing the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna make it in the video. I'm gonna make it seem like I'm cranking up my Yamahas too. So I'm just adding like extra volume, like no unnecessary like extra volume. And while that's happening, like you know, I'm gonna be like sharpening like knives, and then like at the end of like second half of the video, it's pretty much like the person who's like captured or whatever, he's breaking out. They're breaking out, and like they pretty much kill me.
And defeating Husky once and for all.
But the thing is, I pretty much come up like on some Jason shit.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
you know, like how they jump him on the lake, and at the end of the movie, I just like I pretty much gonna do a scene like that. But a little Halloween thing that I want to do. You know, every year I feel like people could put this video and like put it for like their Halloween parties. I'm trying to make it like an annual thing. I'm trying to create that replay value.
Yo.
You know, just like something annual. You know, like
On some RL Grime stuff?
exactly, yeah,
That'd be cool.
exactly. Just
That'd
like
be cool.
something that an aesthetic they can even put for like a Halloween party.
Mhm.
Just like Halloween shit. I'm just trying to do more like you know when Knott's Berry Farm like they do seasons like
Yeah.
Halloween they do Knott's Berry Farm. I'm trying to do more like season stuff. Trying to keep it more season stuff. And another question, Mark. This shit's bugging me.
What?
What BPM would you tattoo on your body?
A BPM?
and where?
I
What's
would
all
say
that?
I would say 150, and I would have it on my wrist. I would have it on my wrist.
I have it on your wrist.
Yeah.
Why not 75?
No. I like the much faster flow of 150.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It just feels faster to me. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it is faster.
I
but
get what you're saying.
It gives a better swing, more danceable.
Yeah, if I had to tattoo a BPM on my body, it'd be 150 as well.
Sick.
Whoever's listening too, if you guys want to comment, what would you tattoo on your body? What BPM? Go ahead and put it on the comments. We want to know and why. We want to know why you would tattoo that BPM on your body. Let us know, cause 150 again. Like I think I agree. It's got that flexibility. It's a diverse BPM.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want in there.
You could do speed house, trap, dubstep, hardstyle,
house.
Yeah, house.
I was making house. It wasn't really house. But
you could do house and you can do a lot more stuff. Drum and bass, slow drum and bass kind of feel.
The melodic stuff.
Hip hop if you want to step outside of EDM world. Yeah, I don't know. It's just if I had to just choose one BPM, that'd be it for me. 150.
That's perfect.
It is perfect. Well, Segera, was there anything else that you want to let the audience know about any future near projects or tracks? Any live shows or shows you might be doing anytime soon?
I don't know of any live streams right now currently, but I'd like to say that I want to have an EP out for myself by next year. Okay. So it should be like 4 or 5 tracks. I'm still deciding, but they're there. I just have to finish them. If that makes sense. I got you. So I expect that, and that would be something I'm really excited to start the year off. Like kick it off again. 2020 was kind of sucky, so I think it'd be a nice restart. Yeah, we gotta reset this year. I'm blessed for this year though, which is weird because like I learned a lot of skill traits that it's helped me with like a lot of stuff that's going on in my life. So it's kind of like a love and hate thing for me for this year, you know. Yeah. But it's still like I get what you're saying. It's just like the next year, hopefully it's a bit better for a lot more opportunities. Yeah. And again, hopefully we go back to much more larger public settings, concerts and festivals and all that kinds of stuff. Hopefully. Yeah, man. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you coming through to Lose the Tempo. Any last words outside of music? Anything that you want to let us know? Yeah, catch us on Among Us. Play some video games with us sometime. We ain't got nothing to do, but hey, everyone vote Segera off. This feels like this. Hey, what? Everyone vote him up. Vote him up. Thanks so much, Segera, and thank you for coming to Lose the Tempo. Thank you. I'm Husky. Follow me on social media at Husky Bass. Go ahead and follow Segera at Segera Music everywhere. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next episode.